watching them as deeply unsettling. As if they weren't merely two women, but vessels for something else entirely. When they were finally sent to Ravenwood Asylum, rumors multiplied. Nurses reported waking at night to the sound of twin voices chanting from their cell. The words low and guttural, as though spoken in an ancient tongue. Other inmates claimed the sisters appeared in their dreams, whispering instructions or staring at them with cold, glassy eyes. Though heavily guarded, the Crowe sisters somehow maintained their aura of control. Two young women who seemed less like prisoners and more like conduits for something darker that no one could explain. As Ravenwood Asylum filled with some of the most dangerous female inmates Pennsylvania had ever seen, a strange pattern began to emerge. Guards, nurses, and even visiting physicians started to vanish without a trace. At first, their disappearances were explained away as runaways, men abandoning their posts and fleeing the grim, oppressive environment. But soon, the sheer number of missing staff grew impossible to ignore. Within a single year, nearly a dozen workers were gone, their absence marked only by hastily abandoned belongings left in their quarters. The first chilling discovery came from a night guard named Samuel Turner. His uniform was found neatly folded on his bunk, but his body was nowhere to be seen. The logbook showed that he had made his usual rounds until precisely 20:17 a.m., when the entry stopped mid-sentence. The ink on the page had trailed off, as though he had been yanked away mid-stroke. No signs of a struggle were found, no footprints in the dust, nothing, just silence where a man had once stood. As weeks passed, other staff began to whisper about strange occurrences at night. They spoke of cold drafts sweeping through locked hallways, of faint lullabies echoing through the asylum despite no inmate being awake. Some swore they saw pale figures moving in the dark, women in tattered gowns drifting soundlessly across the corridors. When these sightings were reported, the official records dismissed them as hallucinations due to stress. But privately, the staff knew something unnatural had taken root in Ravenwood. The inmates themselves began to feed the fear. Several women, usually silent and withdrawn, started speaking in cryptic phrases whenever a staff member disappeared.